why there is so much evil in the world.
There is no evil in the world. Evil does not exist. The idea of good and evil exists only in the human mind. But you live in a dual universe. Everything on earth has two polarities, two extremes. In one of them, there is absolute presence. There is not really anything absolute, but near absolute. And in the other, there is absolute absence. In reality, in the universe, there is no absence whatsoever. Love is absolute. But on earth, in the human mind, there is a filter that can deny the existence of love to a great degree. And the denial of the existence of love, the acknowledgement of its absence, becomes something else, like hate. But hate is not real. It only exists in your mind. So you have to understand that in your reality, everything has two poles. There is love here and there is hate here. And there is everything in between. It's a spectrum. And you fall somewhere on that spectrum. And if you are morally judging something that is opposite to you, evil, it's only a moral judgment on your behalf. The other person on the other end might judge you morally as evil. So who's right and who's wrong? None of you is right and none of you is wrong, because everything is a perspective. Everything is relative to where you are. So the judgment of good and the judgment of evil only exists in your mind. These things exist in front of you as options. So we have talked about two forces. These two forces are always acting in harmony with each other to create the world that you live in. But you belong to one of the camps based on your decisions. Do you belong to the camp which produce more light in the world, or do you belong to the camp that produce more darkness in the world? They are both equal in moral value. You cannot judge or condemn an option just because it's not yours or it's not your choice. Everyone is free to make their choices. Everyone is free to choose the camp they work for. And it's up to you to make your choice. But do you really know what you choose? Are you really aware of which camp you serve, despite your proclaimed statement that you belong to light or you are a light bringer? Do your action bring light to the world? Do you think of everyone you interact with as a self? Do your action bring harmony, relieve pains and suffering, and reduce the conflicts in the world? Or do they do the opposite? Do you act with others as if there is conflict between you? Do you increase sense of separation? Do you add to the suffering, the misery? Do you add heartache, or do you add smiles? That's how you know to which camp you actually belong. So consider everything that exists in front of you as a buffet of choices. What you choose is up to you, but what other people choose is also up to them. There should be no condemnation of who choose what. If you focus on what you can bring to the world, that's enough. That's all you can do. And leave all other people to choose what works for them. But be a conscious chooser. Understand the consequences of your actions. As I said before, focus on trying to bring more light to the world. Focus on trying to make life easier for everyone around you. Don't complicate your relationships. Don't complicate your interactions. Don't make them solely based on transactional value. Try to connect from your heart. That's how you would know if you really belong to the camp of the light or the camp of darkness. At the end, light and darkness are one and the same. They are one and the same. They're just two different facets of the same thing. But you have a choice in the middle to decide to be light or dark, or at least more light or more dark. Without condemnation. We have to stress this very much. There is no condemnation in choices. Choices are choices and they are all neutral in value, but their impact on your life experience and the life experiences of those around you are always tremendous. So be conscious of what you choose. Go and reflect on some action you have done recently and see how it affected you and those around you. Did you feel better after that action? Did the people around you feel better after what you have done, or worse? And then you would know to which camp your actions belong. Goodbye for now.